Keria Idra here, and I am an up and coming digital artist, and this is my very first vlog. What I do is I digitally illustrate children's stories. I digitally color line art, and I also create and draw my own art. Well, creating and drawing my own art is going to be a long journey for me, as well as digital illustration with the digital coloring and everything. It's going to be a very long process, and I hope that you guys join me on this process as I get better and better at what I do. Also, with my independent writing, I also write fantasy story, historical fiction, and anything that's dealing with some type of make believe world, basically. What inspired me to get into digital art is about three things. One, anime. Yes, anime. No, Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, Dragon Ball Z. I used to draw them all the time when I was younger. I used to have like Sailor Moon with the circle head, even though she did what kind of had a circle head. But anyway, circle head, meatball head, and but her body was like a box, just like a square, and the arms was rectangular, leg was a rectangle, hands were just little oval thing. I had my shapes down, I guess. But as I progressed more and more in the when I was getting more into it, I started to get my skills up a little, and I was like drawing what I see. I wasn't like placing it over the paper and tracing it. No, I was just drawing what I see at the time. It was pretty good, but I didn't stick to it faithfully. I did not stick to it faithfully because once I hit middle school, in high school, I started to get into other stuff like sports and other things. Started to get into coding when I got to college and accounting and everything, and then like I had other plans. But now the second thing that kind of inspired me to want to draw more and to really get into digital art and independent writing was the lack of representation of people of color. For me, it was like I think when I was about 21, 22 years old, it was more like an awakening, like an epiphany. My second epiphany. My first one was high school stuff. But my second epiphany, like wow, like I was facing an identity crisis, I believe. I wanted the blonde hair, like everything around me, like I didn't have a choice when I was younger. My mom permed my hair when I was 2 years old. Like she permed the tips of my hair when I was like 2 years old. Yeah, like I really didn't think to know that my hair like grow like this or whatever. Like I didn't know how to manage it at all. So all I thought was perm, 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 like it was what it was supposed to do. Perm and weave, blonde hair, purple, blue, green. I never had green or purple, but had the burgundy though, close to purple. But anyway, but once I started realizing, this awakening, like it first started off with watching this when everybody started going off like they say that black girls can't grow their hair, and it kind of started off with the hair thing. The I was doing the perm, the 3 months of perm, like three months thing, 3 month 3 months then perm thing. I forgot who I was following, but her hair was super long or whatnot, but it was thin though. I forgot what her name was. I think she was out in Los Angeles. She did really good tutorial videos on how to take care of your hair and stuff, but she was relaxing faithfully every 3 months. So, but it was long. But then I started to see a lot of naturals popping up here and there, and I was like, okay. And then before I had started the natural hair journey, I hadn't gotten grew my hair like almost armpit length. Now it's armpit, well past armpit a bit, the back row. But it had done grew it really nicely out, and um, once I got into my hair phase, started to stop wearing the weave, and then I started to notice things, the subtle things, and the animes, and I'm like, I mean, I know it's mainly for Japanese or whatnot, but even in like TV and even with Google, it's kind of biased a bit. I mean, when you search families, all you see is so-called fair skins, people just popping up. You don't really see much representation of this. You know, you have to put the emphasis of black family or African families or African American family. It's like it's just if you say just families, it's just exclusive to it's not every range of color. It's white people. So, and if you do that, and when you see that in the days comics or animes and TV shows, even little kid shows and stuff, the majority of the representation are that of Caucasians, or people with fair skin, so-called fair skin. But anywho, that's one of the things I want to create more content or be a part of the movement to create more content with people who look like me for children, teens, or whoever. I want to be able to not slide some historical stuff in there, and some of the stuff will be heavily on history because I like to write historical fictions, and but some stuff would be like in La La Land, Fantasyland, and everything. Some life lessons, but it gonna be have the representation of yes, this, and this. Also, the third thing that got me hooked in the sinker was the connection from my uncle, my brother. He connected me with um Leon I Draw. Yes, and Leon has his very own graphic company, and he does children illustrations and he does comments, and his work is amazing. Him and among others, other artists who have really, really, really talented work, really great, awesome artwork. It really pushed me to wanna do this. Like also like we were thinking about dreaming of a Pixar, mainly with a whole black, whole black company run by us, FUBU for us by us. But even though things are more diversifying a little bit more, I want to be a part of that that movement that pushes it more and more towards our culture. And especially, I want to even dig a even better niche since I got into my faith last year, Yahudim, Hebrew Israelite. Since I got into that faith, I want to be able to create content for the little kids, little children books. For now, probably t-shirts and everything too. With just some for the little baby brews, like the Hebrew alphabet, or some type of life lessons or anything, just for the babies, probably ages 3, maybe even younger than 3, from 3 to 12, maybe some type of content. Even kind of old is something for the teens as well. So, what I would like for you all to do is follow me on my journey as I become one of the greatest artists there is. Yes. I would like to, create stuff and put stuff out there, things that play in my mind and things that I can pull into fruition, and all this creation around here and everything. People created Elohim, God, He created us, and why not want to imitate artists like the Father, And excuse me. I just want to, put my content out there and give you guys something to look at, give you guys something to follow, give you guys something to inspire and look up to, all those who are inspiring artists as well. So if you want to follow me, do so, please. I think it would be great. Just follow me on this journey, and you can grow together. Or if there anyone out there who's on a professional level, please, if you watching this, and if you have anything to post or give me any tips or anything, please do so. I will also be sharing other tips and anything I come by on this journey, because I am being self-taught. I'm not going to school for this. My school is YouTube University, and all the other amazing artists are my professor. Yes, and so with that said, I'll also, for my videos after this, most of my videos and contents will be time lapses, and also commentary videos on some of my time lapses, and I'm planning on doing some type of contest further along once I gain more followers, and once you guys, and also if you guys have anything or any requests that you want me to color, because I am big on the digital coloring part. Yes, I mean, I think that's the biggest growth that I had so far, and besides the my illustrations. Other than that, if you guys have any requests that you want me to do line art, I mean not line art, but the color line art. If you have line art that you want me to color for you, I'm willing to do so. It's practice. But don't try to get too far. I'm just like pick one line art to color a week or something like that. But other than that, thank you guys, and thank you for watching. And I hope that you subscribe. And the links to my Instagram and to my Facebook will be in the comments. And again, shalom. Bye.